Evening came a little early. September air had turned so cool. I rubbed my hands beneath the table, said I didn't mind at all. You said nothing, stood beside me, took the sweater from your back, placed it gently on my shoulders, then kept talking just like that. You never made a grand display, that's why I remember it. Your sweater on my shoulders, still warm from where you'd been. I knew enough without a word. We walked slowly past the gardens, crickets singing by the wall. Your sleeves hung beyond my fingers, I could barely see my hands. At my doorway, I returned it. You said, keep it till next time. Such a simple little sentence kept me smiling half the night. Your sweater on my shoulders, September in the air, some kindness never leaves us. Years can blur 1,000 days, not the warmth we once received. Your sweater on my shoulders, I can feel that evening still. No big promise, just your care. Cool and moves outside tonight, I remember being warm.
Saturday night, 7:30. Marquee letters glowed in red. You bought popcorn, I bought tickets, found 2 seats near the back. Velvet curtains slowly opened, projector clipped above our heads. You leaned closer at the funny parts. I watched you more than the screen. Ask me now what film we saw. I couldn't tell, but I recall Saturday at the picture house, your laughter in the dark. That's the scene I carry it home. When the credits finished rolling, we stepped out beneath the lights. Every shop had pulled its shutters, still we took the longer way. You described your favorite ending, I pretended to disagree, just to keep the conversation going down another street. Saturday at the picture house, the movie disappeared, but that walk stayed all these years. Funny how the smallest scenes outlive stories on the screen. Saturday at the picture house, if those doors could open once, I'd choose the back row again. Marquee lights are gone today, your laughter isn't far away.
Around the corner, one small shop, paper lantern by the door, wooden shelves from floor to ceiling, used books stacked along the wall. You would wander history, I would choose the poetry. Then we'd meet beside the counter, each with something secretly. We were shy with spoken words, so the pages spoke instead. At the bookshop round the corner, you chose one and wrote my name. I still keep that page today. Autumn sunlight crossed the floor, dust moved softly through the beams. You found stories about far places, I found one about two friends. Inside the cover you had written, read this when the nights grow long. Only 7 little words, but I carried them for years. At the bookshop round the corner, quiet pages knew us well, more than either one could tell. Something said in pencil marks, stay much longer than a voice. At the bookshop round the corner, one old book still opens there, and your handwriting meets me again. Pages yellow, seasons turn,
September cooled the avenue. Shops were closing one by one. You were waiting by the corner, sleeves rolled down against the wind. Someone swept the sidewalk clean. School bells faded down the block. You fell quietly into step, like we'd planned it all along. Nothing special happened then. That's what makes me miss it now. September on our street, your steps keeping time with mine. We had nowhere else to be. Grocers stacked the wooden crates. Someone watered window plants. You bought apples, 2 for us. Kept the sweeter one for me. Streetlights woke above our heads. Cool air settled on the town. We walked slower near your gate, finding reasons not to part. September on our street, every doorway held some light. We were young and had the time. I remember nothing grand, only walking close to you. September on our street, all those ordinary days turned to gold without us knowing. Cool wind moves along the road. Somewhere we're still walking there.
Corner flower cart opened early, buckets lined along the street. Yellow asters, purple dahlias, morning dew around their feet. I passed by it every weekday, never stopped or asked the price. Then one Tuesday, for no reason, one small flower caught my eye. Not a birthday, not a plan, I just held it in my hand. One flower from the corner, wrapped in paper, tied with string. Your surprised eyes were everything. a bottle, set it near the kitchen light. Every morning before leaving, you would turn it toward the bright. Petals faded by the weekend, still you kept the little string. Years have shown me why that Tuesday meant much more than I could see. One flower from the corner, no occasion, no grand words. Sometimes that's what stays the most. Tender things don't ask for much, only someone noticing. One flower from the corner. If I passed that cart today, I'd buy two and bring them home. Morning vendors fill the street, yellow asters wait for me.
Coins inside my jacket pocket, enough for soda, maybe two. You were looking through a window at a scarf of faded blue. I said someday I'd come and buy it. You just laughed and shook your head, pulled me toward the little food stand. Share some fries with me instead. We could count what we possessed, still somehow we had enough. Coins in my pocket, sunlight in your eyes. We were richer than we knew. We rode nowhere on the tram line, got back off where we began. Bought one orange from the market, split it neatly, hand to hand. Evening found our pockets empty, but the day had given more. A funny story, tired feet, and plans we couldn't yet afford. Coins in my pocket, nothing much to spend. Still I never wanted more. What we lacked became so small next to having time at all. Coins in my pocket, market. Years have taught me this. Enough was walking next to you. Loose change rests inside a drawer, worth much more than coins before.
Sunday baskets fill the square. Vendors called across the stalls. Red tomatoes, green cucumbers, morning sunlight touched them all. You picked pears and checked them gently. I chose bread still warm inside. Someone handed us a sample. You took half and gave me mine. Nothing rare was on our list. Still those mornings felt complete. Sunday market in September, paper bags against our knees. Morning moved so easily. Mrs. Miller sold us flowers, one small bunch beside the bread. You knew nearly every vendor, stopped to ask how they had been. Walking back, our bags grew heavy, so we changed them hand to hand. At the crossing you looked over, smiled at me, and there it was. Sunday market in September, all we needed came back home in 2 bags and walking slow. Joy can hide in common things till the years reveal its name. Sunday market in September, I would carry every bag just to walk that road again. Morning bells across the town, 2 old shadows heading home.
Sunday morning, 9:30. I brushed dust from my best shoes, pressed my collar, combed my hair, had just enough for me and you. You came walking down the steps in that coat you wore each fall. I forgot the morning chill when you turned and waved hello. We weren't rich in anything except the hours we could spend. Sunday shoes upon the pavement, two small shadows side by side. That was plenty for our lives. We split chestnuts from a stand, watched the pigeons cross the square, window shopped without a plan, tried on futures everywhere. By late afternoon my feet hurt. You were laughing at my walk, so we rested on the steps and let evening find us there. Sunday shoes, a little warm now. Every mile was worth the ache, just to walk that town with you. What we couldn't buy back then never mattered in the end. Sunday shoes upon the pavement, I would walk those miles again for one more ordinary day. Polished leather, faded brown, still remembers Sunday town. Library doors were closing down, chairs went upside on the desks. We slipped outside with borrowed books and found our place behind the wall. Stone steps held the daytime warmth, leaves came turning down the lane. You talked about a house someday, I talked about a different town. Neither knew what life would bring, still we planned most everything on those steps behind the library. We had time enough to spare. Every future started there. You drew runes upon my notebook. I marked roads I'd like to see. Then the caretaker called good night and smiled at you and me. Some plans changed along the years. Some came true in other ways. But I remember how we believed the world was ours to rearrange. On those steps behind the library, nothing yet was set in stone. Still we never felt alone. Maybe youth was simply this, having time to wonder aloud. On those steps behind the library, I'd ask nothing from those days. Just 1 hour to sit again. Books are closed, the street grows still. Those old steps remember us. Barber swept the morning floor, stripe pole turning by the door. Old men waited with the paper, same 3 chairs along the wall. Above the mirror hung a clock, 5 minutes slow for 20 years. Every haircut, every story passed beneath those little hands. Faces changed and seasons moved. That old clock just carried on. The barber's clock kept turning while the whole street changed outside. I grew older under its hands. Dad once brought me on a Saturday, feet could barely reach the floor. Years went by, I brought my own boy through that same familiar door. Barber's hair had turned to silver, mine was heading that way too. We both laughed into the mirror at what passing years can do. The barber's clock kept turning, never hurried, never late, holding decades on its face. Growing older isn't losing when good places travel with us. The barber's clock keeps turning. If that shop is there today, I'd sit down and stay a while. scissors rest. The daylight fades, 5 minutes slow as always.
White sheets dancing on the line. September sun came shining through. Clothespins waiting in my apron. One kept falling by my shoe. Someone's radio across the garden played a tune I almost knew. You were fixing that old screen door, singing half the words untrue. Nothing happened that afternoon. Still I see it perfectly. Sheets dancing on the line, shadows moving on the grass. I didn't know how good we had it. Neighbors talked across the fences. A kettle called from somewhere near. You came over with 2 peaches, said the sweetest one was here. I hung towels beside the pillowcases. You sat down beneath the tree. For an hour, the whole wide world asked absolutely nothing of me. Sheets dancing on the line, clean September in the air. Ordinary felt like plenty. Peace can wear a simple face. We just miss it looking back. Sheets dancing on the line. If I close my eyes today, that white fabric still catches sunlight. Evening folds the shadows in. I take the washing down again. September came again this morning. Cool air moved across the room. Someone swept the walk below me. School bells sounded just past 9. For a moment I could see it every doorway, every tree. Sunday shoes and borrowed sweaters, all returning quietly. We thought time would take those days. Time instead showed what they meant. September stayed with us in the smallest things we knew. All those days became our treasure. Picture houses close their curtains. Corner shops may change their names. Flowers vanish from the sidewalk, still their colors somehow stay. Books grow yellow, clocks keep turning. Children find their own new streets. Life was never made of landmarks. It was made of days like these. September stayed with us, not because we asked it to. September stayed with us, and I'm thankful that it did. What seemed ordinary became gold. I close my eyes and smile until the next memory. Evening came a little early. September air had turned so cool. I rubbed my hands beneath the table, said I didn't mind at all. You said nothing, stood beside me, took the sweater from your bag, placed it gently on my shoulders, then kept talking just like that. You never made a grand display, that's why I remember it. Your sweater on my shoulders, still warm from where you'd been. I knew enough without a word. We walked slowly past the gardens, crickets singing by the sleeves hung beyond my fingers. I could barely see my hands. At my doorway, I returned it. You said, keep it till next time. Such a simple little sentence kept me smiling half the night. Your sweater on my shoulders, September in the air. Some kindness never leaves us. Years can blur 1,000 days, not the warmth we once received. Your sweater on my shoulders, I can feel that evening still. No big promise, just your care. Cool and moves outside tonight. I remember being warm.
Saturday night, 7:30. Marquee letters glowed in red. You bought popcorn, I bought tickets. Found 2 seats near the back. Velvet curtains slowly opened. Projector clipped above our heads. You leaned closer at the funny parts. I watched you more than the screen. Ask me now what film we saw. I couldn't tell, but I recall Saturday at the picture house. Your laughter in the dark, that's the scene I carried home. When the credits finished rolling, we stepped out beneath the lights. Every shop had pulled its shutters, still we took the longer way. You described your favorite ending. I pretended to disagree, just to keep the conversation going down another street. Saturday at the picture house, the movie disappeared, but that walk stayed all these years. Funny how the smallest scenes outlive stories on the screen. Saturday at the picture house, if those doors could open once, I'd choose the back row
paper lantern by the door, wooden shelves from floor to ceiling, used books stacked along the wall. You would wander history, I would choose the poetry. Then we'd meet beside the counter, each with something secretly. We were shy with spoken words, so the pages spoke instead. At the bookshop round the corner, you chose one and wrote my name. I still keep that page today. Autumn sunlight crossed the floor, dust moved softly through the beams. You found stories about far places, I found one about two friends. Inside the cover you had written, read this when the nights grow long. Only 7 little words, but I carried them for years. At the bookshop round the corner, quiet pages knew us well, more than either one could tell. Something said in pencil marks, stay much longer than a voice. At the bookshop round the corner, one old book still opens there, and your handwriting meets me again. Pages yellow, seasons turn, some small words we never lose.
September cooled the avenue. Shops were closing one by one. You were waiting by the corner, sleeves rolled down against the wind. Someone swept the sidewalk clean. School bells faded down the block. You fell quietly into step, like we'd planned it all along. Nothing special happened then. That's what makes me miss it now. September on our street, your steps keeping time with mine. We had nowhere else to be. Grocers stacked the wooden crates. Someone watered window plants. You bought apples, 2 for us, kept the sweet brighter one for me. Streetlights woke above our heads, cool air settled on the town. We walked slower near your gate, finding reasons not to part. September on our street, every doorway held some light. We were young and had the time. I remember nothing grand, only walking close to you. September on our street, all those ordinary days turn to gold without us knowing. Cool wind moves along the road, somewhere we're still walking there.
Corner flower cart opened early, buckets lined along the street, yellow asters, purple dahlias, morning dew around their feet. I passed by it every weekday, never stopped or asked the price. Then one Tuesday, for no reason, one small flower caught my eye. Not a birthday, not a plan, I just held it in my hand. One flower from the corner, wrapped in paper, tied with string. Your surprised eyes were everything. You put water in a bottle, set it near the kitchen light. Every morning before leaving, you would turn it toward the bright. Petals faded by the weekend, still you kept the little string. Years have shown me why that Tuesday meant much more than I could see. One flower from the corner, no occasion, no grand words. Sometimes that's what stays the most. Tender things don't ask for much, only some yellow asters wait for me.
Coins inside my jacket pocket, enough for soda, maybe two. You were looking through a window at a scarf of faded blue. I said someday I'd come and buy it. You just laughed and shook your head, pulled me toward the little food stand. Share some fries with me instead. We could count what we possessed, still somehow we had enough. Coins in my pocket, sunlight in your eyes. We were richer than we knew. We rode nowhere on the tram line, got back off where we began. Bought one orange from the market, split it neatly, hand to hand. Evening found our pockets empty, but the day had given more. A funny story, tired feet, and plans we couldn't yet afford. Coins in my pocket, nothing much to spend. Still I never wanted more. What we lacked became so small next to having time at all. Coins in my pocket, years have taught me this. Enough was walking next to you. Loose change rests inside a drawer, worth much more than coins before.
Sunday baskets fill the square. Vendors called across the stalls. Red tomatoes, green cucumbers, morning sunlight touched them all. You picked pears and checked them gently. I chose bread, still warm inside. Someone handed us a sample. You took half and gave me mine. Nothing rare was on our list. Still those mornings felt complete. Sunday market in September, paper bags against our knees. Morning moved so easily. Mrs. Miller sold us flowers, one small bunch beside the bread. You knew nearly every vendor, stopped to ask how they had been. Walking back, our bags grew heavy, so we changed them hand to hand. At the crossing you looked over, smiled at me, and there it was. Sunday market in September, all we needed came back home in 2 bags and walking slow. Joy can hide in common things till the years reveal its name. Sunday market in September, I would carry every bag just to walk that road again. Morning bells across the town, 2 old shadows heading home.
Sunday morning, 9:30, I brushed dust from my best shoes, pressed my collar, combed my hair, had just enough for me and you. You came walking down the steps in that coat you wore each fall. I forgot the morning chill when you turned and waved hello. We weren't rich in anything except the hours we could spend. Sunday shoes upon the pavement, 2 small shadows side by side. That was plenty for our lives. We split chestnuts from a stand, watched the pigeons across the square, window shopped without a plan, tried on futures everywhere. By late afternoon my feet hurt. You were laughing rested on the steps and let evening find us there. Sunday shoes, a little worn now. Every mile was worth the ache, just to walk that town with you. What we couldn't buy back then never mattered in the end. Sunday shoes upon the pavement, I would walk those miles again for one more ordinary day. Polished leather, faded brown, still remembers Sunday town. Library doors were closing down. Chairs went upside on the desks. We slipped outside with borrowed books and found our place behind the wall. Stone steps held the daytime warmth. Leaves came turning down the lane. You talked about a house someday. I talked about a different town. Neither knew what life would bring. Still we planned most everything on those steps behind the library. We had time enough to spare. Every future started there. You drew runes upon my notebook. I marked roads I'd like to see. Then the caretaker called good night and smiled at you and me. Some plans changed along the years. Some came true in other ways. But I remember how we believed the world was ours to rearrange on those steps behind the library. Nothing yet was set in stone. Still we never felt alone. Maybe youth was simply this, having time to wonder aloud on those steps behind the library. I'd ask nothing from those days, just 1 hour to sit again. Books are closed, the street grows still. those old steps. Remember us. Barber swept the morning floor, striped pole turning by the door. Old men waited with the paper, same 3 chairs along the wall. Above the mirror hung a clock, 5 minutes slow for 20 years. Every haircut, every story passed beneath those little hands. Faces changed and seasons moved. That old clock just carried on. The barber's clock kept turning while the whole street changed outside. I grew older under its hands. Dad once brought me on a Saturday, feet could barely reach the floor. Years went by, I brought my own boy through that same familiar door. Barber's hair had turned to silver, mine was heading that way too. We both laughed into the mirror at what passing years can do. The barber's clock kept turning, never hurried, never late, holding decades on its face. Growing older isn't losing when good places travel with us. The barber's clock keeps turning. If that shop is there today, I'd sit down and stay a while. Scissors rest, the daylight fades, 5 minutes slow as always.
White sheets dancing on the line. September sun came shining through. Clothespins waiting in my apron. One kept falling by my shoe. Someone's radio across the garden played a tune I almost knew. You were fixing that old screen door, singing half the words untrue. Nothing happened that afternoon, still I see it perfectly. Sheets dancing on the line, shadows moving on the grass. I didn't know neighbors talked across the fences. A kettle called from somewhere near. You came over with 2 peaches, said the sweetest one was here. I hung towels beside the pillowcases. You sat down beneath the tree. For an hour the whole wide world asked absolutely nothing of me. Sheets dancing on the line, clean September in the air. Ordinary felt like plenty. Peace can wear a simple face. We just miss it looking back. Sheets dancing on the line. If I close my eyes today, that white fabric still catches sunlight. Evening folds the shadows in. I take the washing down again. September came again this morning. Cool air moved across the room. Someone swept the walk below me. School bells sounded just past 9. For a moment I could see it. Every doorway, every tree. Sunday shoes and borrowed sweaters, all returning quietly. We thought time would take those days. Time instead showed what they meant. September stayed with us in the smallest things we knew. All those days became our treasure. Picture houses close their curtains. Corner shops may change their names. Flowers vanish from the sidewalk. Still their colors somehow stay. Books grow yellow, clocks keep turning. Children find their own new streets. Life was never made of landmarks. It was made of days like these. September stayed with us, not because we asked it to. What we'd What seemed ordinary became gold. Cool wind moves across the street. I close my eyes and smile until the next memory.